Okay, forget the colors for a minute. Forget the usual faster chip talk too. There is one iPhone 18 Pro leak that, if Apple actually ships it, could change the way people use the camera. And the weird part is most people are not talking about it properly. You have probably heard about variable aperture. Fine, but there is another camera idea being tested, and this one could solve a problem every iPhone zoom user knows. You zoom in 3x, looks good, 5x still looks good. Then you push a little more and suddenly the image starts looking soft. You know that look. Too much sharpening, too much crop, too much software. Now Apple is reportedly testing a teleconverter style system. Basically, a way to get more real optical reach before software has to fake the rest. That matters because right now, once the camera runs out of real lens range, the phone starts doing more and more work digitally. And that is exactly where quality starts falling apart. So here is the question. Would you rather have a fake 50x zoom or a clean 8x or 10x that you would actually use? Because if Apple gets this right, the iPhone 18 Pro may not need some crazy 100x number at all. It may just need better usable zoom. Now there is a problem. More zoom usually means less light, and less light means worse night shots. This is where another leak starts making sense. The telephoto camera is also rumored to get a wider aperture. More light comes in, so Apple could be trying to do two things at once. Give you more reach, then fix the light problem that comes with it. That combination is much more interesting than just saying new camera. And there is one more part. Apple is also expected to use a variable aperture on the main camera. So now the phone could have physical control over how much light enters the lens. Not only software, real optics. That means bright outdoor shots could be handled differently. Portraits could get better depth control. And low-light scenes could get more real light before the processing starts. Now think about this. If Apple gives you variable aperture, a brighter telephoto lens, and some kind of teleconverter system, then the camera bump getting thicker suddenly makes sense. Because there may actually be more hardware inside it. And yes, the Pro Max is rumored to get a camera area around 11.5 millimeters thick. That is already big. But would you accept a bigger camera bump if the zoom finally looked clean at night? That is the trade. I think a lot of people would. But this is not even the part I am most curious about. The iPhone 18 Pro may not be the same phone everywhere. One leak says the US model could still use Qualcomm for the modem. Other countries may get Apple's C2 modem. Same phone. Same name, different modem inside. That could matter for signal, battery, heat, and satellite support. And this is where it gets really interesting. Apple's C2 modem is expected to support more advanced satellite connection. Not just emergency SOS. The bigger idea is actual data when normal cell service disappears. Maps, messages, maybe some apps. You are driving somewhere remote. No bars, no Wi-Fi. Normally your phone is basically offline. Now imagine it still pulling useful data through satellite. That is a much bigger change than another camera color. But here is the catch. If the US model still uses Qualcomm, does that mean satellite features work differently in different countries? We do not know yet. And honestly, that is one of the reasons I want the September event now. Because some of these leaks are starting to fight each other. Smaller dynamic island. Some leaks say yes. Another leak says Apple may wait until iPhone 19. C2 modem everywhere. Maybe not. Teleconverter? Being tested. Not locked. So for once, the event may actually surprise us. Now there is another thing I would watch. The normal iPhone 18 is not expected this September. Only the Pro models and the foldable iPhone are expected first. The regular iPhone 18 may come later, around spring 2027. Think about what that does. You walk into an Apple store in September. You want the newest iPhone generation, but you do not want the foldable. Now the Pro may be your main option. That gives Apple more room to push the Pro higher. And yes, that brings us to price. This is where the whole story could fall apart. Current estimates go as high as a $200 to $300 increase. That could put the iPhone 18 Pro around $1,299 to $1,399. And the Pro Max could move even higher. Now the question changes. A better camera is nice. Satellite data is nice. A 20 Pro is nice. But at $1,399 you stop asking, is it better? Of course it is better. You start asking, is it $300 better? That is much harder. Especially because the base storage is still expected to stay at 256 GB. So if Apple raises the price and keeps the same starting storage, people are going to notice. And that is why I think this launch will come down to one thing. Not how many features Apple adds. How many of those features you can actually feel. If the camera gives you clean long-range zoom, good. If satellite keeps you connected where your current phone dies, good. If the battery lasts noticeably longer, good. If all we get is another faster chip and a new color, then no. That will not justify the price. So this is what I want to see on launch day. Do not show me another 30x zoom demo in perfect sunlight. Show me 8x at night. Show me a moving subject. Show me the new lens handling a bright background. Show me the phone with no cell signal still pulling a map. Then show me the price. Because that is the moment the whole iPhone 18 Pro story changes. And honestly, Apple can make the camera genuinely better in the situations where phones normally fail and make no service less of a problem, then I understand the higher price. But if the phone still behaves mostly the same in real life, then $13.99 is going to feel brutal. So tell me this. One choice. Would you rather have much better real zoom or satellite data when normal signal disappears? Because if Apple gives us both, that is when the iPhone 18 Pro starts feeling like a real pro upgrade.